blues had a baby and she named him Rock and Roll. How you doing? This is Tony from Six String Quarter, here to give you a Cliff Notes version of how to play the blues. Yes folks, the blues. It's essential on guitar, especially if you want to play rock, country, pop, blues, of course, R&B, you name it. Lots of that type of music can trace itself back to the blues. At least forms of it come back to the blues. So if you're just a beginner or you're just getting going, this would be a great way to start. I know for me, when I started to play, this was the first thing I did. It's the first thing I learned, how to play the blues. So you have the chords, they're going to pop up on the screen here, so it'll show you where to put your fingers. And you'll also have the tabs below so you can follow along. It's going to be a 16-bar blues. There are different kinds. It's not the only way to play the blues. There are several different ways of doing it. I'm just giving you one really basic way on how to play it. The three chords that we're going to be using is A or A5, D or D5, E or E5. They're basically power chords. If you see the diagram, they're two-string chords. So you just got to put your finger on one note and strike the open string on that note. Pretty easy to do. This particular blues is in the key of A, and the A chord is going to sound like this. Now a couple technique things just to be aware of, just some basics. Make sure that your thumb, your wrist, and everything are in good place. As you can see, my thumb is kind of sitting over on the top here, hugging the neck. My right hand, what's happening on that is I'm lightly putting it on the bridge. The heel of my hand is on the top part of the bridge behind the saddles. And I'm just using my wrist to create the strums. Make sure you do that, especially in the beginning. It really gives you a lot more control over what you're trying to work on. Each of these three chords will be played like this, and then we're also going to be bringing our ring finger over to the 4th fret on that very same string that your pointer finger's on, by the way, and then go back. That, in case you were asking, is an A6, but anyway, and it's going to be the same thing with D. Here's your D6, E, and your E6. Now, the pattern we're going to play is what you saw when this video started. It's going to be going in this type of feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how we want to be playing this particular pattern. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So point your fingers 1, 2, ring fingers 3, 4. And you do the same thing on D. And the same thing on E. Now if you're not quite familiar with that yet, pick any one of those chords and just sit on it for a while until you get the feel. What you don't want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not the blues we're looking for here. That's another kind of music we're not going to get into. Now, blues music is grouped into what we call bars. Not the bars you play at, it's just the way we organize the blues. If you've listened to it, you would probably picked up that it kind of repeats itself over and over and over. And so when I say a term like 16-bar blues, what we're doing is we're playing 16 of these bars and we start over. A bar is how many beats we're putting into that particular grouping. And for this type of blues, what we're going to be doing is 4 counts. 4 counts as a bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1 bar. Then we go again. 2, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 bars right there that I did. And we're going to do a total of 16 of those. If you look on the tabs, you'll see that A starts it off, and we play 8 bars of it. And then we're going to play 2 bars of the D, 2 bars of the A, back to 1 bar of the E, 1 bar of the D, back to an A, 1 bar, and on the last bar we hit that A chord on the first beat, and then we're going to do what's called a turnaround. Kind of connects the end of the one you just finished to the beginning of the next one. There's lots of different turnarounds. I'm giving you a really simple one, and it's just this. You'll end that the 15th and 16th bar. Let's do that. We're going to count the bar like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 bar. So we're going to do 8 of those on A, and then we're going to group the D, the A, the E, just follow along with the tabs. And it goes just like this. I'll count it off for you. 1, 2, 3, 2, let's take that and recycle it and go on and on until we get to some kind of ending. So I hope this helps you at least get started on the blues. It's a really fun and it's really easy, and I know it will help you in so many areas if you're playing. So thanks a lot for watching, and rock on.